been 200 years since the fall of America. Our cities are now surrounded by walls for our protection, but the issue with walls is there's no more room to go outward. We have been experiencing a food shortage for the last 10 years. There have been riots, murders, looting. It has been hectic. As an agriculture specialist here at Frontier, I have been tasked and assigned with planting arable fields outside the wall. Can we save this city? Let's find out. Well, hello and welcome back to Operation Saving Frontier. This is episode 11, and I think we're out of room. I mean, we are outside the wall, and there's plenty of land, but I think we are out of room with the land we currently got. Let's look at that real quick. Here's where all our fields are currently right now, and I got 3 workers going over here, and then a tractor just sitting in the middle of the field for no reason. Nah, I guess he got done doing some work, but this is all the land we own. I think we need some more, and the reason for that is because I need to start getting into more of the animals. We have 1 chicken coop, but I'm just not seeing really any more space around here to put in maybe, I don't know, another animal pen. But we'll take a look at our VIP orders. We need to focus on barley, tomatoes, and soybeans. Soybeans were planted, barley's planted. I'm actually floating over the top of that field right now. And tomatoes we get out of our greenhouse. So really nothing to worry about there. Maybe we'll get our tomatoes sold. Now I'm really just worrying and trying to focus on the level 4 stuff. This level 3 is actually not due for like a year and a half. But the level 4 stuff is kind of what I'm trying to focus on now. Like I need pigs, I need sheep, and then eventually I need horses. And then there's cows on level 6. That's the stuff I'm trying to focus on right now. And we need more space for all that. We now have the money to actually maybe purchase some land. I mean, this land out here is so expensive. Now all I got to do is think about where do I want my animal pens to be? Where do I want more production to be? And that's going to be kind of hard. I mean, this stuff is just so uneven terrain. And I don't know. I'm thinking honestly about putting the animals and the productions across the street here, but then there's all these pump jacks. And I'm like, that doesn't look too good. But hey, all across the street off to the right actually is no pump jack, so maybe over there. That's what we'll look at here in a second. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase farmland 67 and 68. That's gonna take up quite a bit of money, but I mean, I definitely need 67 first. I just feel like it doesn't go deep enough for me to use to its full potential, I guess. And then we'll go ahead and get 68. I mean, I did purchase it at one point. I'm glad the land value doesn't adjust after you buy it. Honestly, with the way inflation goes, it should just keep going up and up and up. I should just invest in land on this game. That was an option. With us purchasing this land over here, I'm going to go ahead and go through and clear out the sand. That way, once I start building here, I don't accidentally get rid of it as I build a road and stuff like that. And plus, I mean, we got an easy way of picking up the sand now. So why not make a little bit of extra money? We're down to $1.4 million. I mean, still quite a bit compared to what we usually been running with. Now, there's all this sand and dirt back over in this direction where I made my $1 million mistake at. I said I'll never talk about it again. I think I've brought it up multiple times already. But anyways, I'm not going to touch that right now. I'm going to leave that for later. I don't think I'm going to build anything back in there anytime soon, really. I'm just trying to get areas cleared where I plan on building some animal pens and stuff like that. And looky there, we are already full with 1 million liters. So let's go get that sold. And I can't remember how much I made each trailer. I think like 150 maybe, something like that. I don't know if you noticed, but that tractor I was using to pull that sand picker upper thingy, it had the saddlebags on it, so that means I cannot use it to empty, but I could use it to pick up, and that's what I was doing. But now that I'm done with all the forage wagons on the grass field, I now have this big strong tractor available to use. So we'll switch them out real quick while I unload it. There we go. Got $147,457 for harvest income plus a 18,953 environmental score reward. It's just weird how it says harvest income. I mean, I didn't really grow this stuff, but I guess harvest doesn't really mean you have to grow it. Now the main area I want to get is along the road here because I'm probably going to build off of this little gravel road off to the right here, and that's kind of what I was really worried about the most. See, I was thinking about just purchasing this land here and like putting a coop or pasture or something in between each pump jack, but I was like, nah, I don't think I could do that. That'd just be really weird. This is the last trailer of sand I'm going to sell off for right now, and then we'll get to building some stuff. They ended up paying $147,457 plus $18,953, and I think that was the same exact number just a second ago. We'll take a quick overlook of what I got here. These are 2 sheep pens up front. The one in the back is a pig pen. I just felt like an open pasture type thing would not be the correct thing to do out here in the middle of the desert. So I went with enclosed pens, and this is what I had. Now the reason I got 2 sheep pens is they only held like 65 sheep each, and I believe this big pig pen right over here holds like 250. I have no idea how the food levels and everything will do with these pins? I'm about to find out because I've never used these ones. The VIP order is for 100 female land race at 11 months. I'm gonna go ahead and buy these ones at 6 months. I don't know what will happen if they're over the 11-month period, if they'll sell or not to that contract. I don't know. If so, I'll just end up getting some more and we'll go from there. I mean, we need 100, so it might be a while before they even get there. I don't want to overdo it right now. Just kind of let them naturally grow into it. Oh man, look at all these piggies, man. Oh, that kind of looks like me. Okay, let's go ahead and take that part out. As far as the food goes for these animals, the pig feed, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. It's 200,000 liter capacity trailer. Let me fill it all the way up. I think that building only holds like 80,000, so I'm gonna have some extra. Also, with the sheep, I want some hay bales. I believe that's what they take best is hay, maybe. I'll find that out a little bit more once I get some animals in there. Either way, if they take hay or grass, I want some bells over there to just keep refilling it. Now, I don't have any bells. I'm gonna have to look into making some bells on my next grass harvest. Either hay bells or grass bells, I'm not sure yet. I was gonna go ahead and put this pig food back in a silo, just pick it up every day, bring it over here, but hey, I got this global goods transport pallet doing nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and put that to use. Those of you that don't know what this is, it will allow you to pick it up without super strength, and it can hold up to 200,000 liters. And basically, I can just hover it right over this, and it will fill in there. I might not even have to hover it. I could probably just leave it right here, and it will automatically fill into the food. Now, it says we need water, and then it also gives us slurry back, and those capacities are pretty low. I got a trick for that. Let's look at that real quick. This liquid silo extension from Omatana will boost the capacity of all the liquids nearby by 5 million liters. That is ridiculous, and it works. Now looking in the bottom right there, it says we have over 5 million liter capacity of slurry and over 5 million liter capacity of water. So let's get that water filled up, and as the slurry just fills up over time, I could sell it out on best sell time, which is January, or I could use it if I ever get a BGA put in. And oh my gosh, that pig just walked right through that fence. Did y'all see that? Now next up, as far as animals, I'm looking at the sheep, and well, female Welsh 17 months and ram Welsh 21 months. So I'll just go ahead and purchase some females for each one. What is this, 30 and 10? Okay, since I'll purchase females for each one, they'll breed and end up having the males and stuff like that. Somehow they'll breed with each other. I don't know, don't ask me. Okay, it's 2023. I'm just gonna end up doing 25 for each pen. These do hold 65, so it will grow into that state, I guess. Looks like these sheep do take hay or silage. Both of them are 50-50. Maybe I need to do both of them. Oh, it's kind of weird. I never really seen silage as an option for the sheep, and I was using the same exact pen on a different map, and I believe all it took was hay, but from what I understand, that stuff can be edited. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the silage. Maybe I'm just gonna put the hay in there because I want bells. Well, I can make silage bells. Well, then I'd have to come over here every single month and evenly put out silage and hay, maybe even multiple times a month. So yeah, let me just focus on hay. I don't really care how effective they are, I guess. Their effectiveness. Let me just fill it all up with hay. I'll buy some hay bales right now, and then next grass cut, we'll make hay bale. And the bad thing about that is I just got rid of my beller. It was leased. I noticed it was still leased. I was like, well, I ain't using this. Let's get rid of it. Oh, speaking of that, right here in the leased section already. Yeah, I was going through getting rid of a few things, like some rollers and stuff, because I'm upgrading to bigger rollers. So I'm like, okay, get rid of the grassland rollers. But first thing I focused on was getting rid of the leased stuff. Now I'm like, oh, I need to buy this. I need to buy this. Probably need to buy the harvester too. I went ahead and bought 4 square bells for each pen, put them all over here, took one of them all the way in there. It holds 11,500 liters of food, so not much. I'm not sure how fast it's going to go through it, but as it goes through, it will pick up these hay bells. That's why I want to do bells. It'll pick them up as the food goes lower and lower, so every now and then I got to come over here and make sure I got stacks of hay bells just piled up in front of the feed trigger. Going through looking at my animals, looks like my eggs is almost at full capacity over here, so let's take a look at that and see what that problem is. And here is the problem. I realized this on my chicken challenge that I needed to put more than one egg distributor in here because it just doesn't keep up. So let me place a few more in here real quick, or just one more maybe. Well, hey, that's all the time I got for this episode. I just really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. Really do appreciate it. So this episode, we did get some new animals for Frontier, some sheep and pigs. That is amazing. I mean, we got huge land development too. That's going to open up so many opportunities, and I still got over $1 million. I can't believe it. But hey, if y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really means a lot and help out this channel. And if y'all don't mind checking out the memberships, I have those available too. If you got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section. They're always welcome and very much appreciated. And until next time, y'all take care.